Hello and welcome to my third video. Today I'm meeting with Maxime again for a ramen and coffee ride. We are going to Hungai. We will join another rider from here. I picked up my steel bike since I just got it back. Weather already reached 30 plus degrees in Seoul today. It feels super hot. But there is no bad weather for nice food and coffee. Traffic in Seoul on lunchtime is way more relaxed. It feels super nice. As you noticed, I skipped the river path for a funnier ride in the city. It takes around 30 minutes from my place to the ramen shop. We decided on Mugen Switch. Their ramen broth is made of chicken and pork, super rich and heavy. I would say it's not your everyday ramen, but more like a comfort ramen that I would enjoy from time to time. We made it to Hungai, final map check as I don't come here that often. This is Hungai Main Street. It can get super crowded at night. This hood is basically a student town with a lot of nightlife going on. The restaurant is located in a little alley. I think I finally found it. Little debrief about road safety. We're now waiting for our last member to join the ramen feast. Here he is with his infamous Stridlan bike. It's super well equipped with many details in the build. At this point, we were starving. Took the full topping ramen with tea. It's nice that you can choose the level of saltiness. I went with the lightest one. It wasn't too expensive, 12,000 won. Lucky enough, it wasn't packed. Last time I came, there was a waiting line. Interior has nothing crazy, and the music is horrible, but the ramen is legit. But I get it, it's Japanese pop to suit the concept. The three lads got their ramen. I added some rice to finish the broth. It was super delicious. Couldn't help but do a second bike check on the Stridland. Look at those shiny Chris King parts, super sexy. After a lot of consideration, we decided to go to Clarimento Cafe. There are 2 or 3 Clarimento cafes in Seoul. We are going to the lounge one, not very far from the restaurant. Clarimento is a roastery as well. I really like their approach to bean roasting with a quiet, light roast. By the way, Maxime is rocking a giant commuter that is entirely rebuilt from scratch. Looks pretty cool. Apologize for my super loud wheels hubs. Super chill ride, even if car drivers are not very paying attention to cyclists. Trying to find a way to lock the bikes together, even if Korea sounds like a safe place, bike theft is a thing here. Really liked the mood of the cafe. Almost bought a bag before I remembered I had a lot at home and carpet and sky. Some big names in the coffee industry passed by Clarimento. There were 4 types of beans on the filter menu. I think I got the Costa Rican geisha. I really enjoyed my coffee. After getting the caffeine fixed, we decided to go to a second place for more caffeine. First plan was to visit Oscar Cafe in the same area, but it was closed. Changing plans for Cappy on the way home. Cappy is a Seoul-based micro-roastery run by a friend of mine, Gina. She is well known in the Seoul coffee world. I'm always amazed that everyone knows her. Even when I visited a cafe in Kyoto recently, the owner knew her. Cappy moved to a new place 6 months ago in this leafy alley. Last few spins before arriving. I really like how this place kind of melts into this hood. How it's quiet without Seoul busy traffic. And of course, delicious coffee. I ordered an iced Ethiopian dongshi. The interior feels very Nordic inspired. The playlist at Cappy is always very delicate. Gina and his partner have a very niche taste in music. Nice lineup of beans as well. They started to do direct trade for some references. Time to head back home and pick up Mina as we have early dinner plans in Itaewon. I really enjoyed time off on the bike. Today I'm working at Carpet and Sky. I always start the day by dialing in both espresso. We have one blend to suit most customers' tastes with flavors of nuts, chocolate, etc. on a medium roast profile and one single origin, which is a light roast. I brew them differently. My slayer gives me a lot of room to innovate and explore each of those flavor profiles. This machine lets you control exactly how fast and how gently water flows through the coffee, so you can bring out different flavors depending on the bean. For this medium roast, I will just do what we call a classic slayer shot with long pre-infusion and a more classic ratio. Middle position is for the pre-infusion. Once the coffee is fully saturated, I switch to the left position. I run the machine on a quiet low pressure. My feeling as a barista is that you have to try the coffee as an espresso, not diluted in an Americano, for example. It was almost perfect, just decided to grind a bit coarser. Next step was to prepare some pastry cream for the new dessert menu at the cafe. It requires non-stop mixing while the milk is reaching the right temperature until it actually becomes a cream. Here we are, it's super satisfying. Let's add some butter and vanilla extract and we're good for the next steps. The shop got super busy on that day, so I didn't have time to film the rest of the preparation. Mina joined me for the end of my shift, got a bean delivery from Travertine. New Kenya coming on the filter menu, plus the usual decaf. I should probably film a video on Travertine coffee. I love what they do. Quickly single dosing the decaf before going home. By single dosing it, I can speed up the process when someone orders it. It's also a way to avoid wasting beans and precisely calculate how many drinks I can get out of a kilo. Later that day, we were invited to a Korean BBQ in Uljiro. My wife is working with the French team of Alain Ducasse. They had the courtesy to invite us for dinner. They are opening a branch in Itaewon called Sapid. We just arrived in Uljiro, and for those who are not familiar with this neighborhood, let me give you a quick introduction. Uljiro is one of the most vibrant and unique areas in Seoul. What makes it so special is the incredible contrast. Trendy bars, coffee shops and restaurants coexist right next to old printing factories and hardware stores. It's this mix of the old and the new that gives Uljiro its soul. By day, it's a working industrial district, but as the sun goes down, It transforms into one of the coolest nightlife spots in the city. If you haven't been here yet, it's definitely a must visit. They settled on a famous barbecue spot in the area, known for their high-quality pork cuts. As it's incredibly difficult to get a seat, even more so for a group of 8, we tried our luck at both of their restaurant branches using the Catch Table app. After a lot of back and forth between the two restaurants, we finally reached the first position on the waiting list. But we still had to wait at least 40 minutes for a large enough table to fit all of us. What you see here is the original place. While we were waiting, Mina took me on a little adventure inside a creepy building nearby. I refused to go any further. I noticed this interesting wall of mailboxes. Since the wait was quite long, we decided to grab a beer with the whole crew. You might recognize this famous Uljiro street. This place offers a wide selection of craft beers. I used to come here a lot when I lived in the neighborhood. It definitely made the wait a lot more comfortable. The restaurant called and we had to rush back. The manager was about to give our table away to other customers. Sounds like the party had already started. As soon as we walked in, the energy hit us instantly. The sizzling of meat on the grill, the clinking of glasses, and the sound of laughter all around. This is what Korean BBQ is all about. A truly communal experience where everyone gathers around the table, sharing food and good times together. This place is charcoal grill only. Hey had a lot of different cuts on the menu, mostly Jeju black pork. We ordered a bit of everything. By the way, I didn't film the kimchi jjigae, but it's the best I've had in Korea. We finished the dinner with some marinated pork. It was also super good and spicy. They cover it with a metal plate to cook it evenly. Honestly, it was quite good, but not sure if it was worth the wait. We've had a great time with the French folks from different horizons. It feels refreshing to see faces from my country and speak in my language. It was getting late, so we decided to head back home. Mina was feeling sleepy and we were more than full, so we grabbed a taxi. Today is Saturday and like every Saturday morning, we go for an early coffee trip with Mina. She even took her dog out. I decided to go to Utility Coffee Roasters. The coffee is super nice here and the owner, Martin, is very friendly. It is located in Wonhyoro, Yongsan-gu. The neighborhood is very quiet during the weekend since most of the car shops and little factories are closed. Plus a very nice bonus, it opens at 8, which is quite rare in Seoul. Utility only offers filter coffee in a minimal interior. There are plenty of beans to choose from medium to light roast. I took a natural Ethiopian, which tasted great. A very relaxing moment with Mina. I hope she will grow to like coffee like I do. We can see the roastery in the back. I often buy utility beans for Carpet and Sky. Mina is an artist in the making. She attached a chocolate wrapper to her plushie.
Yeah.
Time to go back home to prepare lunch and attend a birthday party at a restaurant. Just arrived at Veggie Weekend in Hanam-dong. They're having a 4-year anniversary party. For the occasion, Monin sponsored the event. There was a DJ set and some food with non-alcoholic cocktails. Here is the chef. It's called Veggie Weekend for a reason. We bought a bottle of natural wine to support the business. Very nice pit nut. It was super noisy, so we went for a walk with Mina.
Mina, tu vas où?
Turns out she wanted to get some fresh air. After a long negotiation, she accepted to go back inside. And made a nice soup. I highly recommend trying this restaurant. It's one of my wife's favorites. The day was almost done, but we got invited to a Korean restaurant nearby. A friend of ours used to work at this place. She highly recommended we visit. It's a fancy traditional Korean restaurant. Not a surprise as it's in Hanamdong. Sounds like Mina was happy to see me. She also took me to my chair. There were a lot of craft objects displayed everywhere in the restaurant. It was the most interesting part. A lot of different makgeolli on the menu. I'm pretty bad at deciding what to eat. Yeonmi handled the choices for this time. We ended up getting some seafood-based dishes, Korean pancakes and cold noodles. We were planning on a second round, as Koreans call it, and heading to a second place, but Mina fell asleep in her mom's arms. So we decided to order some Korean fried chicken at home to show our French guests what it was like. On Sunday, there was a flea market at Carpet and Sky. While I wasn't really participating, I had to give a hand to launch the event. But first things first, I needed a coffee to start the day right. So I brewed some beans roasted by Dark Edition in Yonhue. While I was brewing, Yunmi started preparing some lunch for the guests at the event. Chicken, tomato, quinoa, super complete. It's kind of a healthier version of fried chicken without using too much oil. Mina even gave a hand with the salad. The morning passed by so quickly, it was already time to leave for the flea market. The first sellers arrived early. This edition brought together 5 different ones, 2 select shops, Fil du Ciel and Studio Taste, Green Graffiti and 2 clothing sellers. Here are the famous salads. For the occasion, all objects from the Carpet and Sky shop had been removed. It wasn't even the starting time and people were already showing up. Super nice Sunday energy. I ended up getting a few items with Wedgie. He had a very nice selection. It quickly became super crowded and the cafe got so busy. Some Kupang Eats orders added up nicely. All the sellers got great results. It was a big success. Very grateful that everyone showed up on this sunny day. I think it will give Yunmi ideas to organize more events like this in the future. I'm sure she thought about it already. Mina showed some interest in the green graffiti objects and played some hide and seek between the stands. It's the end of this very busy weekend and also the end of this video. See you in the next one.